Yes. Hello, everybody. Hello. Yes. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm so thrilled this evening, this wonderful Thursday, the 14th of August 2025. I'm so excited. I'm so overjoyed in this exclusive night. And I call it exclusive because it's actually exclusive. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your girl Julie, as always, here on Cosoro Radio. Yes, today I've come so special. I know you guys know me for Friday, but tonight I'm thrilled, I'm excited because it is a very exclusive night. And of course, it can only be exclusive only and only when you have, hey, the legend. Hey! I won't waste any time. I'm just going to let him introduce himself right in. You're welcome, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Where I come from, if you don't greet, or growing up, my mother used to beat me for not greeting. So let me start by saying, Sanunku Jema, Sunana Gbenga Adeyinka Serikin Dayani. If you don't speak Hausa, Indewo, Afambo, Gbenga Adeyinka 1. If you don't speak Igbo or Bokian, Elimei, Gbenga Adeyinka. If you're Robo Wado, or Deme, Gbenga Adeyinka. If you're Yoruba, Ekale, Gbenga Adeyinka Leminje. If you're French, Bonsoir, je m'appelle Gbenga Adeyinka. If you don't speak French, Dobro Pashelorat, Spasiba, Gbenga Adeyinka. If you don't speak Russian, go to Aben Ismi, Gbenga Adeyinka. If you are from South Africa, Sabunani, Iga Malami, Benga. If you are Indian, Namaste, Miranam, Gbenga Adeyinka.
And if you're Ugandan?
If you're Ugandan, I love you so much.
Oh my goodness. That can only be the only and only one, the GCON. Yes, you're so welcome here on Cosoro Radio on this exclusive Q&A.
Thank you very much. Before we start at all, let me just thank Cosoro Radio. When I first saw Cosoro, where we come from is no talk. Let's just get down to action. But I didn't see the K. It was later I realized that there's no we're in local, we're foreign, so we funkified it. Cosoro, thank you very much for this opportunity and for being partners on this tour with us. Very well appreciated.
And of course, yes, we thank you for your time as well for, coming in here to obviously honor us tonight on this exclusive night with you. And yes, we are so excited. How have you been?
I'm good. It's not been easy. I've been flying. I've been jumping trains from Oxford to Cambridge, to now to Manchester. Tomorrow I'm rushing back to London. Saturday morning I'm rushing back to Nigeria for a gig. I'll come back on Monday to get the tour started. So it's just been movement. But I love to move because if you don't move, then there's something wrong. I put up a post yesterday. I said, I don't sleep because I hate to sleep.
And of course, that's why you can only be the only GCON. It's only GCONs that do that.
Yes, sir.
Now, talking about GCON, yes, you've often called yourself GCON. What is that?
Okay, GCON is the Grand Comedian of Nigeria. Back when I started, I always wanted something to go along with my name. When I started, I called myself Gbenga Adeyinka the first, the next in line. Then I called myself Gbenga Adeyinka the first, CFR, which is Comedian of the Federal Republic. I realized at that point that I was the only comedian to have worked in all the 36 states of Nigeria. So,
oh wow.
Yeah, so I thought, let's brag about it. Come on. if I don't brag about it, who's gonna brag? So
yeah.
I called myself the CFR. Then all of a sudden, all my younger colleagues started adding CFR to their names, Comedian of the Federal Republic and all that. So I said, let's take this up a notch. Mm-hmm. I've always respected Ali Baba because he's my friend, my brother, one of my mentors. Mm-hmm. So I said, okay, the highest honor in the land is the GCFR, which is the Grand Commander of the Federal Republic. So I left that for him and took the next one, which is the GCON, the Grand Comedian of Nigeria.
Amazing. Wow. That's interesting. And, obviously the GCON is in the UK now and on Cosoro Radio, and we're so humble. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Right.
you.
So I'm actually thrilled. I'm just interested to know what is it that inspired you to be on this journey of comedy?
If somebody had told me many years ago that I was going to be a professional comedian, I would have said, God forbid. Because it never occurred to me that I will do this. It was just something I loved to do. I loved to be a nuisance in school. Let me explain that.
Yeah.
In class, I would always make noise. I would always like to make people laugh, I would always, I was that prankster, who just loved to have fun. And secondary school, they hated me in school because I would disturb them so much and I would pass. So whenever I started saying, get out, that's how you disturb us now, you let us drink, then you would go ahead and pass. But I guess God deposits something in all of us that He wants us to excel with. In Form 3, I don't know what it is in the UK, but in Form 3, I took part in a stage production called The Gods Are Not to Blame by Olarotimi. And I still say till tomorrow, that was heartfelt in my life. I enjoyed delivering lines. I loved people clapping, and I told myself I want to do this. I sat for JAMB. JAMB is the Joint Admission Matriculation Board exam in Nigeria that gets you into the university. I was living with my uncle at that point in time. I was admitted for law, but my uncle, who was an engineer, didn't want me to do law. He carried me in his car and took me to one court in Ikeja. I was showing me all the unsuccessful lawyers. Not the successful ones. He was showing, say, that one is a lawyer. That one is a lawyer. That one is a... So I had to leave. I went back to do my A-levels. And unfortunately for them, I had my A-levels in the International School Ibadan. And I would always walk past the arts theatre.
Okay.
And I would see people dancing, people drumming and all that. And I said, I want to do this. So I didn't tell anybody at home what I'd applied for. I go into Unilag. Oh, so I wanted to go to Unilag because I was a Lagos boy. I just went to Ibadan for a bit. I checked Unilag's courses. There was no theatre arts. The closest thing was English. So I took English first choice, Unilag. English second choice, Unilag. English third choice, Unilag. And that was it. I was admitted for English and I joined a theatre crew called Theatre 15. And they were always giving me funny roles to play. So people in school would say, oh, we're having our hall dinner, can you please be our MC? No, well, they were not paying, but I was getting kisses and hugs, and that was okay for me. Oh my God, you're funny. They would give me a peck. I loved all that. I graduated, people would say, oh, I'm getting married, oh, can you help me do this? I said, no, Allah. Then I set up a children party entertainment outfit where we were entertaining kids and all that. Somebody saw me one day and said, I would like for you to bring this thing on TV. So I said, no problem. So one guy who was a comedian in Nigeria, Ake Akindele, they called him the Basharon of Alagbado then. And they said he was a comedian. I said, okay, tell me one joke, I'll tell you two. So we kept throwing jokes back and forth. And somebody said, I said, I wanted to be on my program. I said, for what? She said, come and be a comedian. I said, no, I'm not a comedian. No, she said, you know what, just come and tell these jokes. But the turning point came one day when somebody called and said, hello, oh my God, you are so funny. How much do you charge? I said, money that is thing.
Money don't enter.
And that was it. I registered my company called Laughter Incorporated. Because I believe that anything that is worth doing at all is worth doing well. My uncles, aunts fought me like mad. Because I'm a community project, everybody sent me to school. So they will say, we sent you to the best schools in this country. You say you want to be Baba Salah. You can't know who Baba Salah is. Baba Salah was a slapstick comedian back in the days. Was very popular in Nigeria. They will say, God forbid you, man. But I guess they were pushing it forward instead of pushing it backwards. That's why I met it in front.
Amazing, amazing. What a way, what a way. So, in a nutshell, you sort of had a passion.
I had a
And
passion,
that passion pushed you to where you are now.
but it wasn't something I wanted to follow. I just saw myself following it.
You just
And
followed it.
luckily for me too, when I started, I came across one beer brand in Nigeria,
Okay.
and we started this game show that put me on national TV. I was in every home every weekend. That gave me wild visibility. If I when I go to places where beer is banned, those guys still call me and shout, "Hey, shine, Bobo!" And I go, they won't cut
Yeah.
my hand. They are God forbid, So everything just ended up
Put in
coming
place.
into
Yeah.
into place. And
That's interesting. That's interesting. And you obviously being, on tour right now, before you leave Nigeria, how do you make sure that your jokes sort of resonate with every audience? Because obviously this is a different environment.
Okay,
So
what-
how do you tweak the jokes?
what
How
I've
do you
always
even
said,
tweak
what I've always said is that if you want to go far in this business, you have to be versatile.
them? Right.
I'm the first Nigerian stand-up comic to work in Ghana. In fact, I took a lot of Nigerian comedians, the big ones, to Ghana because I had a franchise with a Ghanaian outfit.
Okay.
If you want to do well, from day one, I knew I didn't just want to be a Yoruba comedian or a Nigerian comedian. I'd always had my eyes on the big international stage, and so jokes that will work in Lagos might not necessarily work in Ibadan.
True.
So you must have enough enough in your bag of goodies to dish out, and I don't think that will be a problem at all.
Okay, so I'm just curious, and you're gonna just take me as I am because I'm curious. Now I'm sort of excited because you said you've got a lot of goodies, so I just want to test test one of those goodies.
Good. If you bring a doctor here, you tell him you are telling me you're a doctor, but you see I have this bad problem. You have to operate me here and now so that I'll know you're a good doctor. You lie. You want to hear a joke? Go and buy my ticket.
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in here on Cosoro Radio. And you know what, you guys need to buy this.
You need to get your tickets.
I'm talking to the only GCON of Nigeria, and we're so thrilled to have him here tonight.
You know why I'm being stingy with the jokes now?
I beg, I need to test.
You know why
something,
I'm being stingy with the jokes?
you're very stingy because
I'll tell you why. Ticket
no,
price.
before you tell me why.
Ticket price is 2,000 to 1 naira, 2,200 to 1 naira. No freebie, no freebie.
At least for me.
For you, I'll tell you on my way out.
Aish.
Okay, let me give you this. This is everywhere.
Okay.
It was the first thing it was what made me crazy in Nigeria. You see, there's a difference between. Okay, now let me help you.
Okay.
There's what we call ajepako in Nigeria, and there's what we call ajebota. The
I believe
ajepako
Ajebota is the rich one.
is the rich one, and the
Yes.
ajepako
It's the
is,
pronunciation.
how do you know pako and ajebota?
Paco sounds a bit.
It's very pako,
Ajebota
very pako.
sounds
So
nice.
the pako child is different from the ajebota child.
Yes, sir.
You wake up a pako child, the way the pako child will recite the nursery rhyme is away from the way the ajebota child will recite the nursery rhyme.
Yes.
Now a lot of people who know me know this joke. So
Okay.
you start with you wake the ajebota and goes, "Oh, thank you very much for waking me, uncle. What do you say you want again? Give us a poem that has A to Z in it. You know
This
the way
is the
people.
ajebota.
This is the ajebota.
Okay.
And it goes, "Okay, uncle. A is for apple, B is for ball, C is for cat, D is for dog, E is for elephant, G is for and it goes all the way
To Z. Yes, sir.
Now, unfortunately, you guys call it Z.
Yes.
The Ajekpako does not call it Z, it calls it Z. So
think-
when you now call the Ajekpako to do his own, you hear, oh Lord, she, mommy. The voice is always deep.
Yes.
And there's a lot of drama involved.
Okay.
Greeting you alone is, Twale for the mama. Oche, Mama Julie, Befu, I want that. And he goes, Kilele, what do you say you want again? So give us a nursery rhyme. Oh, long. And you see, there's what they call the quantitative mode of teaching, which is what he knows because he has learned from what he has seen.
Okay.
And it starts A for Agbero, B for bus stop, C for Carigo, D for Danfo, E for Ejo, G for go on song. After G, what do you have?
H.
H for how you dey, I for Igbadun, J for Jeun Soke, K for Kill and Go, L for Lalale Friday, M for Mo Lue, N for Nothing for You, O for Olopa, F for Parolo Oparaga, Q for question mark, R for Rarao, S for Surutu, T for Talongbemu, U for Underbreed, W for Wo, Y for Why Now, and Z for Zobu. And you know, it's always, and there are usually lots of differences between the Ajepako and the Ajebota. The song the Ajepako sings is different from the song the Ajebota sings. The nursery rhymes are different. And people should come and find out that routine. I'll build that routine for them. We'll do a lot. Then we'll also do okay, there was a joke I told many years ago when I came to the UK. I think that was the year the band was discovered.
Okay.
We were on the same show, what do you call the Independence Intro Jam.
Okay.
DJ Abbas and Ayo Shonaya. And what time is it? What time is it? What time is it? Is this family friendly hour?
7:30.
7:30.
Is it family friendly?
No, not yet.
Okay, so I'll just tweak it a little.
Yes.
So, you know, this girl was living in Nigeria. And the mom said, okay, let's use your name.
Okay.
Julie.
Hey.
Julie. You can't be Julie in Nigeria.
Hey.
It has to be Julie.
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 Jesus.
Julie. There are no boyfriends. There are no husbands in London. No. Only boyfriends.
Okay.
Julie.
Okay.
Julie. You have to be very careful with these London boys. Oh, what's his name?
I'll be sacked. I want
No, tell me his name.
DB.
Femi. Hey. So, see, all these London boys want to do is carry you in their big cars, take you to big restaurants, buy you big food, and at the end of the day, they attempt to climb on top of you. If you allow any man climb on top of you, it's disgracing your family. He's doing what?
Disgracing my family.
So the girl promised, Mommy, I promise you,
Yeah.
I will not allow any man.
This is Julie promising.
Julie promising.
Okay.
I will not allow any man disgrace my family. So they said, no problem. She gets to London. 3 weeks later, she calls her mom. Hello? Hey, mommy, you are a witch, oh. You are a witch.
I've been missing.
When I got to London, hey, I met one guy, Femi. He carried me in his big car,
Cosoro.
took me to a big restaurant.
Yes, sir.
He bought a quarter pounder for me with big Coke. He now took me to his house. When we opened his house, it was a big house.
Yes.
We went to his room. It was a big bed. He pushed me on top of his bed. He wanted to get on top of me. Then I remember that you said, if I allow any man get on top of me, he's disgracing my family. So I turned him over. I climbed on top of him. I climbed. Mommy, I disgraced his family till morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a mini break. We're going to take a mini break. We shall be right back in a jiffy. Thank you. Fun is absolutely, very, very inspiring at the same time. So, yeah, we are live here on a very, very exclusive night. It is me and, the GCON of Nigeria. And I'm so thrilled to have you on Cosoro Radio. So.
Thank you so much for having me.
So we understand that you've mentored many upcoming comedians. Yes. So what's your advice to any younger upcoming artists?
Okay, what I always tell I like to call them my guys.
Your guys.
Is one thing, don't aspire to be like anybody. Don't want to be the Gbenga Adeyinka or the Alibaba or find your style. Find your style. Styles will always get discovered because whether you like it or not. There was a time I was king and everybody loved me, but one new guy would always come, and that is the truth of life. But if you want to be like me, you keep wanting to be, you keep being referred to as that guy who is Gbenga Adeyinka and who wants to buy fake when original is available.
True.
Now, stay off drugs.
I like that.
I don't know how people think that with comedy you need to think a lot. I don't know how drugs will help you. Then the most important thing is be faithful to the arts. Be faithful to comedy. Don't chase money. If you keep chasing money, that's what you keep doing. You keep chasing. But when you're faithful to the arts will provide the avenue for you to make the money. And at the end of the day, your art is all that matters. And don't lose your passion. The same passion you had day one is the same passion that should keep pushing you. You know, sometimes when I'm about to go on stage, I still weave and bob like a boxer because I believe that you are only as good as your last performance. So there must still be that fire burning, because the day you take it for granted is the day it takes you for granted too.
That's very interesting advice. Thank you, sir, for that. And ladies and
you,
gentlemen, you've heard from the horse's mouth, and you've heard from a very experienced man in the industry.
From the horse's mouth. You know, funny enough, when I was in Unilag, there was this thing I used to do, and it was crazy. We used to call ourselves the cover sitters. I have this problem. I can't read for 1 hour, for more than 1 hour at a stretch. So after I read for 1 hour, there was a place we call the arts block. People who went to Unilag will know arts block. We used to go and read in the evening. So after I read for like 1 hour, I would now go out and hide in the dark and start shouting, I have read, oh! I've come to school to do what my parents said me to do, oh! Now, for the next 10 minutes, I'll be disturbing you people. I'll make very funny animal sounds. Then after I relax after I do that for 15 minutes, I'll now go back to read for another 1 hour. And it became a tradition. I didn't know I was not the only mad person in Unilag. So everybody now will do it. So we now had an agreement that come. We can't keep doing it at intervals. What we'll do is we start reading at 9. When it's 10, every hour, if you know you can make animal sound, come out. Let's make diverse animal sound. And it was fun.
Do you know what? I don't know if I'm able to continue with this, because I'm absolutely, just dying. I'm dying.
Don't worry, I'm for you. Don't worry, I'm here with you. I promise I'll make it easy.
Oh my goodness. Right. So do you know that phrase, shine bubble? The catchphrase, right? I know you mentioned it before, but could you tell somebody like me that don't have an idea of where did that originate from in about 2 minutes?
Okay, let me not I'm going to be advertising if I say this, but so let me go ahead. There was a beer brand in Nigeria called Star, and there was a copy for it. It come bitter. Tell one kind, where all your mouth go, wake up, pour am food for glass. Come see how million shine will be like Star, shark inside. No rush am, drink am. That na shine bobo. So I had a game show. I was doing a game show for Star. That people will come from all over and will do different games. They'll win money. And my catchphrase was shine bobo. And man,
so that's where it came from.
That is where it came from. He put me in trouble everywhere. Shine bobo. I couldn't get any other endorsement for a long time because everybody saw me as shine bobo.
And
UK people.
No be small.
See,
No be small.
see, this guy is an Ajay. He even has something to support his hand when he's recording. Content providers, they suffer for Nigeria.
Oh my goodness! Oh my God! And coming from that side, do you how do you actually handle social media criticism?
Oh my God. Initially, I was not. Okay, it didn't even start from social. Okay, it started from social media very early. There was a site called, I think it's still there, Niger something. It was the go-to place back in the days. And this day I was walking. I had an event, so I was changing in the office. I don't know the devil that told me to go to the site. I now got there. That Gbenga Adeyinka is not even funny at all.
Oh dear.
He's an idiot.
Eesh.
Just keeps making noise. And that got at me. I just sat down with my hand in my head. Then my manager then came and said, "Sir," someone said, "What happened?" I said, "Nothing." He said, "Sir, what happened?" I said, "Nothing. Don't worry, let's go. She said, "What happened?" I said, and I'll give her the thing to read. She now laughed. She said, "Oh," and that was the turning point for me. You want everybody to love you?
It's not possible.
She now scrolled down. And if she had not spoken, I would not have seen all that. The way they abused other comedians that I found funny.
Yeah.
Almost, it was insane. That was the day I realized that what works for Mr. A does not work for Mr. B.
That's right.
One thing I've done is I've developed a thick skin. I'll do my best and leave the rest.
That's it.
There are over 200 million people in Nigeria. I work almost every day of the week. And that was what she told me. She said, "You are not funny, you are not funny. Brands are calling you. You are doing weddings, you are doing this. What more do you want God to do for you?" It is what it is, my brother. She said, and that developed me. But now, I didn't know there was going to be anything more wicked than that. Then came Instagram. Oh my God. Now there is Twitter. I don't even go to Twitter. What I do is I post on Instagram and share to Twitter. I don't go to read on Twitter because they go drag you like Tiger Generator. I'm sorry, you're in the UK, don't know Tiger Generator.
No.
Tiger Generator is I pass my neighbor, is that small generator that you need to pull for it to start.
Yes.
They will drag you like that, drag you all over the UK. So on Twitter, I respect myself. But one of the things that has happened to me is I realized that just do your best, leave the rest. You can't be everybody's favorite, but if God is blessing you, stay on your lane and keep doing what you do.
That's it. Right, so time is actually against us, and I'm enjoying this.
Oh, time.
So I've got a lot, but I'm gonna just cut it down, and ask you this question. Honestly, if you're not a comedian, what else would you be?
I'll have been a footballer or
which footballer? Footballer.
A footballer or a teacher. Yes.
Footballer connected
Funny
to your
enough.
personality. That's
funny enough.
No.
Let me shock you.
No, I disagree.
Let me shock you.
No.
Let me shock you.
Can you come to a second one?
Those that know me from way back used to call me Yekini.
Yeah. Okay.
I was an amazing striker. My parents, uncles, and all that beat football out of my system. Until tomorrow, although I'll have retired as a footballer. Don't look at my stomach.
I think I need a drink or somebody give me a drink.
I'm an NYC Directors Cup gold winner.
Let me drink on that one.
Drink. But then I love to teach, and that's one of my biggest. Even now, I like it when I have young people sit around and I can let them learn one or two things from me. I love to teach. Maybe I would have been a teacher, but man, hunger go catch me for Nigeria.
You see what you just said now. Yeah. One, I agree, and I'll believe with you when you say you've never been a teacher.
But hunger go catch me.
You're footballer. It's not possible now.
Footballer can work now.
Yeah, it's not possible.
See, there are some footballers I see playing. Don't let me mention him. I'm in the UK. They will beat me.
Okay.
You know one guy called
no, don't mention
Nuruddin Jackson.
I don't know.
One Nuruddin Jackson that plays for one team that everything is blue like this. I can play football better than that guy. There's one guy with dreadlocks that played match for Nigeria yesterday that they beat us 4-0. I can play better than that guy. Leave that thing.
I don't know about that.
Even with this stomach.
I didn't say anything about stomach.
Anyway. No look my belly, oh. She bought bello, honey.
Right, okay. All right, okay, ladies and gentlemen.
And I love to be a politician too.
I think you would suit a
That's my
politician.
night. That's my plan.
Retirement job.
My plan.
Pension.
Pension.
My pension plan. But
Politician.
scares me like mad.
No, but I
Because
think you'll go
they
for
will
it.
also abuse me and drag me. Why must I always do things that they drag
No, but
and abuse for?
you're already used to being abused, so it's fine. It's fine.
That one is on another level. Even my president said, I don't go to social media. Those children, they will abuse me.
Oh my goodness. You know what's funny? Yeah?
God bless Nigerians.
God bless Nigeria. Anyway, so right, okay, so before we end this exclusive night, because it's absolutely banging, it's absolutely buzzing, I can't even get over it. I just want to ask, I would just want you to speak to whoever's listening to us tonight. I mean, you are on a UK tour. What should, especially us in Manchester, expect?
See, I am probably the least funny on the
I don't know about that.
on the tour.
I don't know about that.
Serious. I have men that are on fire. What I have is the legends, the raves, and I. We have, for Manchester alone, we have my friend and brother Ali Baba. We have MC OJB. We have MC Larry J. We have MC Questionnaire. MC Abe the Prof is coming from Scotland. There's Archbishop. There's Chris the Entertainer. And there's OJB1 of... there's Elegbete Obete1 of Manchester. See.
That's a full package there.
Yeah, my shows are not just comedy shows. It's a blend of everything. There are games, is entertainment all wrapped in one. I've invited people to have the night of their lives.
Wow.
And I intend to live up to every promise I've made.
And where is this? Where is this happening?
It's
When
happening at Rennie's Event Center, 137. Now, forgive me if I pronounce it like a Nigerian.
If you get it wrong, you're gonna give us 2 tickets for free.
Chatham Road, Manchester, MEM88LY. And you know what?
He got it right.
You know what we're going to do to show you how excited
Yes.
we are. My partner and I have decided to give out 10 regular tickets.
Woo.
Just
Yes.
interview people, but don't give 2 to one person.
No, one
give
to-
to one
How about if
one
it's a
person,
couple?
so that if it's a couple, let him buy for his wife.
There you go.
Now me marry her for her. You know, let's do 10 for them.
Oh, thank you. Sir.
We need. Then you guys have your tickets too,
Oh, Cosoro Radio.
because you are my partners. And
You see me, I'm a sit at
and
the
I
front.
value-
Oh. Front, I go sit right there at the front.
Let me make you a promise now.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you accept though, but I'll put a chair on stage for you to sit on stage.
Hey, but I need the.
But if they want to stone us, you won't stand up.
No, they won't. Can I tell you something?
Tell me.
I'm the Duchess of Manchester. Nobody
Ushe
can-
Wagbai.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, okay, in just a minute.
Then there's something we're doing for Manchester.
Yes.
This man said we should do a
Bonanza.
bonanza for 1 week.
A bonanza
Just 1 week.
in Manchester.
Our regular tickets still remain £25.
Okay.
But for VIP, we're doing for VIP. My partner has slept, so for VIP,
yeah.
we've reduced rates. But this for 1 week.
Okay.
For VIP, we're doing a couple table with a bottle of champagne for 100k. If I 100 pounds.
£100. Yes.
Silver table of 6 with a bottle of Hennessy for 300 pounds, and gold table of 8 with Hennessy and wine for 400 pounds. And that's a bonanza that lasts for 1 week,
Starting when? Today?
starting today.
Okay. We can have those details, so we can as well
Yeah.
always post them if
For 1 week.
Yeah.
1 week old, because tickets, plane ticket costs. It costs.
So now me hold them, don't worry.
1 week,
is
1 week, 1 week.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir. And oh my God, with that, we just want to come to an end of this show. Sir, in just one word, what can you leave with us? One word. Let me see if you pass this. One word. What can you leave with us?
Greatness.
Oh.
One word. That's what you said.
You're correct. Yes.
But I can't wait to see you guys.
Yes.
Thank you very much. If you don't enjoy the show, let me know. I'll give you your money back at the gates.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And this leads us to the end of this exclusive night with the only one. Yes, Mr. Gbenga.
Don't call me Mr.
Sorry.
Pè mí lórúkọ.
Ominiroko.
Kò fà mí nínú gbọ̀n.
Rafinuru.
Gbenga Adeyinka,
Gbenga
the
Adeyinka.
first.
First. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out.